Today we're gonna be looking at a bunch of different minions in Hypixel Skyblock and seeing which one is the best, and honestly the results are pretty shocking, and later on we find a minion that's very cheap but has the best result. So I hope you guys are excited for it. We're gonna be looking kind of like early, mid, late game stages. This minion now is the early game minion. That's right, slime minions have gotten extremely cheap, but are they worth it? We're about to find out. Tier 11 is only 1.8 mil. We are using Plasma Bucket, but if you're using Enchanted Lava Bucket, which is significantly cheaper, it's only 10% different. But then you have the Enchanted Hopper, which is only 300k, this 200k, and then this 10k. That's it. But let's see how much money it made, and is it worth it still to have slime minions? It might be good for early game players, honestly. Let's find out how much this minion is going to be making us. This right here is going to be 7.7k plus another 45k. That's 53,000, which is actually somewhat decent. But what about this minion with the Enchanted Hopper? It probably took like an hour to fulfill its inventory. So the Enchanted Hopper made 102k. Wait, this is still the meta, bros. The Super Compactor? Nah, it's the Corrupt Soil. Hey, yo, 102k. But if we go ahead and empty it, how much are we gonna get extra? Like, okay, pretty much nothing, but 104k per hour, and this setup is very, very cheap. Now, I initially thought that the wheat minion would be the best for early game, but considering that Burberry's fuel injector have gone up in price, it's not that early game anymore. But as we can see, the setup is also not that expensive, and this minion made this much in 24 hours, made us 78,000 plus another 29,000, which is 107,000 per day. This is really good. And well, for tier 12 it made this much. Collect all, 90,000 plus another 29,000, so 120,000 every day. Honestly, very surprised by those results, but they are a little bit more expensive, which brings me over to the sheep minions. Now, these are right now, I believe, the money makers. Everybody's hyping it. We have a tier 12, and then we have another tier 11, but as you can see, it's 10.4 million. Let's go ahead and collect all, and let's see how much money is it going to be bringing in. Collect all, bazaar, 277,000. Okay, this is pretty insane. I'm not sure if to consider 10 million minion with a 4 million upgrade as mid-game, but I think it's close to mid-game. This definitely is a very good setup. But let's see how much more money is the sheep tier 12 gonna be making us. All right, here we are. Oh my god. That's uncomparable. 357k in a day with 29 minions. That would be like 10 mil per day times 31. That's some really good money. What the heck? Hey, yo, this is insane. You're literally gonna be printing money. Okay, that's crazy. And also, actually tried out a setup like this without Super Compactor, but Super Compactor is needed. Look at this. This is uncomparable. Don't use the diamond spreading. Just don't. Maybe we should have tested out with the Corrupt Soil still, because looks like it's pretty good. But I think Burberry's for sheep is the way to go, because we can't put it on the slime. But another minion that is very expensive and very interesting to me is the rabbit minion. This minion costs a lot, okay? And it's tier 12 with the same setup as the sheep. Let's see if it made us more money or not. That's 170,000. It's not that bad, but definitely sheep is the winner here. Another minion that I wanted to test out real quick is the gas minion. Just because it costs 20 million, I was kind of thinking like maybe this is a good minion. So let's go ahead, press collect all, and let's see if it's gonna give us some decent money. Here we are, 223,000, but in here we don't have the Burberries, so sheep minion setup is about 5 mil cheaper, and it's making way more. Now, another minion which is fairly expensive is the Blaze minion. Also the same price as the gas, but this bad boy right here, I think this might be actually beating the sheep. Let's find out. But anyways, before we move on to that, let's go ahead and sell all. And by the way, if you guys are enjoying the content, make sure to subscribe. Let's go ahead, collect all, and let's see. That's Yeah, that's not that good. Not that good. All right, here we are. Let's go ahead, collect all, and let's see. Ooh, what the heck? That's over 500,000 per day. What? Hey, yo, that's really good. Magma Cube, tier 11, with Plasma Bucket, Enchanted Hopper, which, by the way, is not really necessary. Just had it if minion fills up. Super Compactor, and Diamond Spreading. And it only costs you 3.2 million. You don't need the Plasma Bucket. Enchanted Lava Bucket is good enough. This is honestly, hands down, the best minion. Oh my god, this is crazy. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, this is insane. And I think if you can't afford the tier 11 already, honestly, lower tiers would make sense as well. So I think this is like good at all stages. Start with Magma Cube. I think that's the meta right now. Now I wanted to test out some of the more expensive minions as well to see how much money they're going to be making us. These are definitely a lot more late game. The Revenant minion with Magma Bucket should be actually with Plasma Bucket. Let's actually change that right now. This can't be happening on my watch. Alright, a lot better. And this minion made us 207,000 plus the 30k probably. And then we have another minion right here. Which is also very expensive. 46 million. This one doesn't make any money, honestly. Like, look at this. This is crazy, man. I'm just doing it for the collection. That's the only reason why I have it. But two other minions that are very expensive, but also very good, is Tarantula and this bad boy right here. Voidling, tier 11, 96 million. How much money is it going to be producing us? 75,000 plus 2k. This is crazy. This is crazy. And another minion, Tarantula. Let's find out how much this made us. It's gonna be 27k plus another 370,000. So that's 390,000. And this minion, instead of Magma Cube costing 3.8 million, is 88 million. Insane difference. Comes to show that expensive doesn't mean good. And right now, it looks like the winner is Magma Cube. Now another minion that I haven't showed yet is Inferno. Now, I don't have that minion, so I'm gonna try to see if I can find somebody to make a test for me to see how much money it makes per day. But Inferno minions are really, really good. And another one, we have Glowstone, that also used to be good back in the day. And this minion is gonna be bringing us in 200k. Not too bad, actually, considering that it's the same price as Magma Cube. That could be making 500,000 per day. Okay. So I wasn't able to get a test for the Inferno minion, but I was reading on the forums and somebody said that on an average they can make like 2 mil per day. They are somewhat RNG based as well, so it depends. But yeah, honestly, these results are pretty amazing, especially for the Magma Cube. If you guys have enjoyed this content, make sure to like and subscribe. We're gonna be back with more content on Hypixel Skyblock. And with cheap minions, of course, make sure you empty them before they turn into Enchanted Cooked Mutton, because once it turns into that, it ain't that good. It ain't that good. But yeah, honestly, I'm super happy with it. And obviously with the Magma Cube, we could just kick back, relax. And also I think here, probably whipped magma cream wouldn't be the best to have it turn into that. So it's the best if you sell them at, you know, this stage.